Hi, everybody, and good morning. Today is Thursday, March 10th. I'm Dave Chudowsky with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and Instagram pages. And we're going to start with Holly for not only a check of today's forecast, but Holly, it's coming.
Oh, here we go again. Another late week storm. You're right, Dave. All right. And I hope you're all doing well as we take a look at what's ahead. And as we fast forward to this evening, we're still looking at partly cloudy skies, temperatures holding in the 30s. So we're not going to see any of this wintry weather today. It'll be close to seasonal with upper 30s to low 40s and that mix of clouds and sunshine throughout the rest of your day. Tonight stays dry. Tomorrow morning stays dry. Very important to know that your Friday morning commute is not going to be a mess. It's going to be afternoon and evening that things start to get tricky. This is 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and we're seeing that mix of rain and snow first. Temperatures are going to fall very fast, though, and we'll have a very quick changeover to all snow. So this is going to impact Friday night plans. Period. You will see snows tomorrow night. You will see snows continuing through the first part of Saturday. Main batch moving out pretty early on Saturday, and the biggest impact, without question, will be even further to the east of here. But the further east you are, the more snow potential as far as accumulation there will be. Think more about the timing of all of this, just because you might have dinner plans. Maybe you're going to catch one of the basketball games. So you know how it goes. Here's your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook, and we see that snow reflected late tomorrow into Saturday. Saturday's really a cold, blustery day, only in the 20s. I mean, practically 20 degrees below normal for this time of the year. We spring ahead an hour early Sunday, a little reminder for you, and then we're talking 50s and close to 60 as we approach St. Patrick's Day, Dave.
Okay, Holly, thank you. Developing this morning, late last night, multiple fire departments were on scene after a fire broke out at Fat Daddy of Burton, a restaurant in Geauga County. Crews tell us that a 2-alarm fire broke out in the attic of the building around 10 p.m. Officials say they had a very hard time putting out the fire as several nearby fire hydrants were out of service. A cause for the fire has not yet been announced. And an update on a house fire in Cleveland that killed an infant and a toddler Tuesday. Fire officials determined a space heater is likely the cause. An 18-month-old and a 1-month-old died at the Jeffries Avenue home. 3 other children escaped from the house. No foul play is suspected. Another curveball in the world of Major League Baseball. Opening day and the season is getting pushed back yet again. The league announced that more games have been canceled due to stalled negotiations between owners and players. New target date to play ball is April 14th. So what does this mean for the Cleveland Guardians? Well, they have lost 12 games off their regular season schedule. They would open their season April 15th against the San Francisco Giants. That's if a deal is reached. A statement released by the Players Association reads, the owner's decision to cancel additional games is completely unnecessary after making a set of comprehensive proposals to the league earlier this afternoon and being told substantive responses were forthcoming. Players have yet to hear back. Players want to play, and we cannot wait to get back on the field for the best fans in the world. Well, we are now 2 weeks into Russia's war on Ukraine, and at least 17 are injured after a Russian airstrike devastated a maternity hospital in the port city of Mariupol. The World Health Organization says it has confirmed 18 attacks on health facilities and ambulances. Elsewhere in Ukraine, officials are keeping an eye on the Chernobyl nuclear plant under Russian control after a power outage there. A Cleveland man is capturing the heartbreak in Ukraine through the Ukrainian community right here in Northeast Ohio. Joseph Paul is a Clevelander who recently moved back home from LA, where he worked in documentary films. Now back in Cleveland, his latest work, celebrating Ukrainian lives, focuses on what local Ukrainians are going through, how their loved ones are doing, and how we can support them.
As soon as Russia invaded Ukraine almost 2 weeks ago, my heart and thoughts have been there constantly, and I just wanted to do something. I had to do something, and I have the freedom right now and the time and the resources to tell a short documentary story.
Paul says he has attended 4 Ukrainian church services this week and plans to share his work so far with those churches to share. He hopes to speak with families here and overseas next. Well, between rising prices at the pump and the grocery store, some people are being forced to make impossible decisions, pay to fill up their tank or go grocery shopping. And local food banks are also feeling the pressure to help feed people. Greater Cleveland Food Bank gets food through federal and state commodities and through donations, but they buy whatever else they're not receiving. But those federal commodities are down, causing them to buy more than usual at higher prices. It's a tricky situation when demand remains high. Food Bank is serving even more people than it did before the pandemic.
So we're seeing food overall increase anywhere between 20 and 26% depending on the item. And this isn't just the food, it's the cost to package the food, the labeling, the aluminum cans.
Food Bank says with gas prices increasing, they're anticipating shipping prices to go up too. Akron Canton Regional Food Bank is expecting even more demand as people turn to the support of food banks as costs for these everyday items continue to climb. It's 1 week until St. Patrick's Day, and the city of Akron released its parade plans. It is celebrating a week earlier than Cleveland with the parade kickoff at noon this Saturday. It begins at Cedar and Main Street and travels down South Main Street. Guests can start lining the route at 10 a.m. when road closures will be put in place until 1:30 p.m. And Cleveland is hosting its St. Patrick's Day parade on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. This is the first time for the parade since 2019 after being canceled the past 2 years due to COVID. Around 10,000 people are expected to participate. But today, the MAC tournament continues in downtown Cleveland at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And Tower City is hosting events for fans wanting to watch and be a part of the tournament. From noon until 7, there will be a Pop-A-Shot tournament, pep rallies, and of course, areas to watch the games. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and the world. Make sure to continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Dave Chudowsky, and for Holly Strano, I'll see you again tomorrow morning starting at 4:30 a.m. on Go. Have a great day, everybody.